Hey there guys, Pioneer Productions over here. Very nice to see you. Sorry that I didn't make my regular amount of videos on my schedule, which is like once per week, but I've had some stuff to do and finally I have the time to do this video. And let me tell you, I have a lot of triggering to get to because yeah, I just love triggering those SJW dumbasses. So today I'm going to be talking about a highly contested idea. The idea that there are more than two genders. So this idea has been going on for a few years, lately almost a decade I think, and what it tries to say is that there are more than two genders, and those two genders are male and female. Now, there's a problem with this theory because it isn't supported by scientific fact. For you see, the idea that there are just men and women has been around for thousands and thousands of years, okay? And that was proven by science, by scientific research and facts. The fact is that there are only two combinations of chromosomes, XX and XY. XX for women, XY for boys. Simple as that. It's simple, it has a solid foundation supported by science, and overall it's just a simplistic idea which cannot be contested. But unfortunately, the SJWs always have to whine about solid facts. SJW websites such as Huffington Post or The Guardian or The Cancer of the Internet, BuzzFeed, have been claiming that there are 56 genders or 75 genders, such as demi-boy or pansexual or genderqueer, whatever. All of those genders, they claim, are part of a spectrum, as if this is some sort of political spectrum thing. No, this is different. There are only two genders, male and female. That's proven by fact. And look, I understand that some people all feel differently about their sexual orientations, but that's essentially all these other genders are. They're just different names given for rare and complex sexual orientations. That's all they are, and that's all they ever will be. And look, I just don't want to be a bigot here, but essentially that's what SJWs call anyone that disagrees with them, so yeah, that might be a bit difficult. I just want to say that I believe in the two genders theory. Well, not a theory, it's a fact, because it's supported by science and facts. There's no foundation that is more solid than one that is supported by facts and research. Nothing than good old science. But unfortunately, it seems that the foundations for every liberal or social justice idea is only based on emotions and nothing but hysteria and propaganda. That's all their ideas are supported by, and those ideas are not very solid because they are not proven. This is the same thing going on with the 75 different genders thing, more than two genders, because it is not supported by fact. While there is some evidence, such as the fact that there are different chromosome combinations for intersex people, for example, it is not enough to give this idea a solid foundation in order to be used properly in an argument which is scientific. The problem with this is that even for intersex people, the only proof that there could possibly be more than two genders, they are extremely rare. They make up only about 1 in every 2,000 births, and those people tend to be just babies who are being formed with a, how should I put this, a disfigurement, kind of like that. And those people aren't healthy. It's not a new gender. It's a disfigurement. That's all it is. But SJWs are so freaking retarded. Their brains are the size of the pea. That they just can't accept this. They keep pushing for these gender-neutral bathrooms because there are so many genders. And what's even more horrifying is that this issue is being put above other issues, such as terrorism, for example. And look, I know this is a bit of a stretch, but let me just talk here. For example, in London, Sadiq Khan, the idiot who would probably end up dead if he were faced with a single old guy who was a bit tough. He's more concerned about gender-neutral bathrooms than the skyrocketing acid attacks, thefts, rapes, murders that are taking place in London thanks to mass immigration. Oh, and I will be talking about that in a new video, so please stay tuned in for that. The SJW idea that is being pushed so hard on everybody is infecting society like a freaking toxic poison. That's what this is doing to Western society. It's poisoning our brains. It's brainwashing. This is what George Orwell describes. People being brainwashed to think what the big man wants them to think. And that's the problem here. These social justice warriors need to stop pushing these dumb ideas that are only based on emotions and hysteria. And to the SJWs here, I have something personal to say. Stop pushing these retarded ideas. They're never gonna fly. You don't have scientific evidence, therefore you don't have the upper hand. And call me a Nazi all you want. I don't care. I'm never gonna shut up with criticizing your ideology and your ideas, okay? Because that's part of free speech. Thank you very much. So, I think I've said pretty much everything I need to say. Stay tuned in for more videos every week, and I'll try and make sure to improve them as I go along and as my channel grows. So, thank you for listening to this. Please give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos every week. Pioneer Productions, over and out.